Hello and welcome to another beauty box unboxing. Today it's from Latest in Beauty and it's the Trending Edit Volume 7. So this costs £29.99. They say it's worth £122. Delivery charges are on top, about £3.99 unless you're a Lib Pro subscriber. Then you get free delivery. Plus, I think you get your normal 15% off. There are 11 products in here plus an extra. You do get a leaflet with it, but it's got just the minimal amount of information on it, which basically just listing what the product is. So I've gone to the brand's websites as well. So let's get straight on with this one because I do have quite a few things to get through. The first one is by Sassy Shop Wax and it's Girl Boss Whipped Soap. So this is 115 grams. It's £8.50 on the brand's website. And they say, our whipped soaps are as soft as buttercream, formulated with an indulgent foaming texture and a heady perfume that stays with you all day. And they describe the scent on this one as an explosion of fresh blackberries, red fruits and peaches, surrounded by light watery notes, soft woods and amber. A little goes a long way. You only need a thumb-sized amount to lather up in your hands. If you want to wash it with it like buttercream, that's how you do it. If you want your soap to go even further, you can use a shower puff and lightly rub around the top of your whipped soap to create even more lather. Now, I did have a little problem with this in that when I got my box, it came so that the label on the outer packaging was on the bottom of the box. So the box had basically been transported, I think, upside down. And probably, you know, they do get sort of chucked about a bit, don't they, I think. So when I got it, you can see there's like a gap in the middle. So I think it'd been upside down the majority of its journey, which meant that the top had sort of splatted into the lid. So I didn't get that lovely cupcake look that if you look on their website, you'll see they just look like cupcakes with beautiful glittery bits on. I think you can just about still see the glittery bits there and in the lid. But it did mean that I didn't feel quite so bad giving it a go this morning. I'll show you what it looks like. So let's see if you can see. And it is quite a very thick, sort of moussey type texture. But it does lather up really nicely once you add your water to it. Did a gorgeous lather, great coverage. Smell. The smell doesn't smell quite as good straight out of the tub as it does when you're in the shower. It's a bit too strong and concentrated now it's on my hand. But when you're using it, it sort of mellows out and becomes really quite nice and fruity, quite sweet, but in a nice way. Now, I actually, this morning in the shower, did a half and half because there's another product in here that I also used. So this one I used on this half of my body, and I can still smell this on my arm. It's got a sweet, fruity smell now, much more subtle, but it has lasted throughout the day. And it's probably been about 6 hours, you know, since I used this. So it's done a pretty good job. I'm happy with that one. It does smell really strong when you first open the tub, and I wasn't sure I was going to actually like it. I thought that's going to be a little bit sweet for me. But once you add the water, dilute the fragrance, I guess, it's lovely and it has lasted really well. So I think that's a great one. Now the next item is what I did the other half of my body with, and it's by Faith in Nature. It's the coconut body wash. So this is 300 mils. Now I could see 400 mils on the brand's website for £5.99, but I could find that you could get 300 mils elsewhere, and that was around about £4.50. So the brand describes this as a naturally derived body wash and shower gel that also doubles as a bubble bath. It contains organic coconut oil, which is known for its restorative qualities. It'll leave your skin soft and hydrated and smelling tantalizingly tropical. So basically you apply it to damp skin in the bath or shower, rinse well, and you can use it as a bubble bath. So I have given it a go on this side of the body. Now I can't smell this one anymore. It is a very, very subtle kind of a smell. So I'll show you what it looks like. No surprises really. It's just a gel, clear gel. It didn't lather up brilliantly. It was more of a milky kind of consistency when it was with water, but it was nice. You could tell that you were getting clean, and it was you were getting full coverage. It's got a really, really beautifully gentle, naturally coconut smell. Naturally coconut, is that right? Yeah, I think it is. Natural coconut smell. And it was a lovely refreshing. It was weird to do the two smells in the shower at the same time. I did them one after the other. This one I did first, so you got all that fruity sort of sweet smell, and this one afterwards kind of brought the mood more calm and gentle. It was nice to do. I might actually do that again. But yeah, it smells beautiful. It doesn't last as much as this one does. Straight after the shower I could still smell it, but a couple of hours later not so much. But it did a nice job and I liked it. I liked using it. I like it when you can smell things, put you in different moods, bring back different memories, take you to different places. Okay, the next item, I've got 11 items to get through, so we're going to move on, is by Garnier, and it is the Glowing Lengths Pineapple Hair Drink. It's at 200 mils, I think, and it's got an RRP of £9.99. The brand says our natural origin formula contains ultra-thin lamellas that coat the hair fibre to polish and smooth your hair. Instantly, your hair is 10 times smoother, frizz-free and reflects light for a mirror-like shine. Hair Drink is specially formulated with 97% natural origin ingredients. It's 100% vegan and silicone-free for a natural feel. So to use this, after shampooing, you squeeze your excess water out from your hair, apply to lengths. Now, it does say for fine hair, apply 1 dose, for medium to thick hair, 2 to 3 doses, for long hair, add 1 dose. Massage into lengths for 10 seconds, then rinse. Now, you don't need another sort of traditional creamy type conditioner with this. I think this is classed as something like a liquid conditioner. So this is the only thing you'd need after you shampoo. Which is a bit of a weird one for me. I kind of like that, doing my shampoo, then putting the conditioner in, then having like washing, and then washing the conditioner out. That's how I have done it for years and years and years. So this is a bit weird because I sort of shampooed, then washed, then put this in, and it didn't seem right. But never mind, it did a nice enough job. Now, the doses, you can see there's like a little ruler on the side with the doses on. When you first start it though, obviously you haven't got that ruler, so I kind of just guessed. I needed an extra little bit because I had a very tangly bit around about here, which it did manage to sort out quite well. And the thing about this is the smell. It is really, really strong pineapple, and I mean like acidic when you sort of put it on, like, you know, when you sometimes have pineapple and eat it and it makes the roof of your mouth go, like it takes the roof of your mouth off almost. That was the kind of smell that it was at first, and I wasn't sure I liked it. However, once you've sort of combed it through with your fingers, rinsed it out, it does leave a beautiful pineapple-y smell. I'm going to try and put it on in the palm of my hand. Now you will see that it is very liquidy. Yeah, it's really strong at first. However, it does make your hair smell gorgeous afterwards. Really fruity and pineapple-y and nice. I liked it. I wasn't 100% sure whether it would be okay on its own, and I did use my Way hair oil as a sort of heat protection when I blow dried my hair afterwards, and it has left my hair the combination of the products that I've used, which was literally shampoo. I can't even remember which one it was. Oh, I think it was Living Proof one Perfect Hair Day shampoo. Did that twice, used the pineapple hair drink, and then used my Way oil, and it has left my hair, all products combined, very smooth, shiny. I quite I liked using them together, so it's definitely a win for me and will be used again. Okay, the next item is so this is by Gem, I think the brand name is, and it's a whitening pen. So it's coconut mint, it's 4 mils and got an RRP of £16. The brand says made with a scientifically proven teeth whitening ingredient. Now this is a really long word. It's called it's shortened to PAP. So I'm going to try and say it's something like flalimidoperoxycaproic acid, or PAP as I think I would prefer to call it. Our small but mighty pen brightens teeth gently and effectively, as the one and only oxygen lightens your tooth enamel and deals with the damage of your daily coffee habit. So to use this, you twist the bottom of the pen until the liquid rises to the tip. They say the first time you use it, it's about 15 turns. I think mine might have been even more actually. It's quite pretty packaging for one of these things actually. Using the brush, you then apply a small amount of the liquid to your teeth, avoiding your tongue and gums. Then you have to leave it for 10 minutes. Rinse with water. Use once a day, preferably at night after brushing your teeth. Do not eat or drink 30 minutes after use. Do not swallow. Now, I'm sure this one says on the packaging that you can use it 2 times a day. I'm going to double check that actually. I'll be back in a sec. The actual packaging on the box does say you can use it twice a day. So I did, because I used it last night, and this morning I was just thinking, oh gosh, should I not have used it that much? But I quite like it. Now with me, I don't have naturally white teeth. It's just something that I've never had. But I do drink a lot of tea, so they do get stains. So although they're never going to be perfectly white and bright, they can be improved with the stainage that I get from drinking tea. So you basically just turn this at the bottom until you get the product to come out the top, which I think it might be now. Just put it on my hand so you can see. And then you just paint that onto your teeth. And you have to wait for 10 minutes and then rinse it off. Now, with my teeth, I'm not showing you my teeth. I hate them. I hate my teeth. But the other problem about my teeth is they don't sit perfectly on top of one another. The front goes slightly over. So with things like this, I sort of have to sit in a really uncomfortable position to make sure that my top teeth don't rub it off my bottom teeth for 10 minutes. So it's not my favourite. I had another whitening pen like this, which I liked much better because it sort of, you did it for about a minute and I could just about stand doing that. But you know what? I do like these products. They do work on stain removal. Okay, they're not going to make my teeth gleamingly white, bright, but they're going to tackle those daily tea stains, which is good for me. Okay, the next item is by Sally Hansen, and it is the Good Kind Pure Nail Polish in Light Lychee. So this is 10 mils and it looks like this has an RRP of £9.99. Good Kind Pure takes clean colour to the next level with a sheer nude nail polish that diffuses the look of imperfections for a natural no makeup look on the nail. This actually, I don't know whether I've got the right description of that. I think that's generally describing that kind of range of this brand, because you can definitely see this on the nail. It's a plant-based 100% vegan nail polish which contains sustainable bamboo and marine algae to strengthen and nourish nails. It's long-lasting, providing up to 7 days of colour and shine. So basically you apply your base coat, then 2 tops of this and then a top coat. So as you can probably see, I have got it on today. This is what the brush looks like. Reasonable coverage as you're using it. And this is what it looks like. So obviously you can tell it's these 2 nails. I'm not entirely a fan of this colour. Just reminds me a little bit of when I was at school and used to paint my nails with Tipp-Ex. So yeah, it gives me those Tipex vibes. However, I think it goes nicely with my dress when I sort of add in the orangey colours as well. So I think that's probably the way I will use it, is I'll mix and match it with my clothes and different brighter colours. I think if I had a really great tan, it would look really nice. But yeah, it's a bit of a strange one for me. I haven't made my mind up. My friend saw, I was wearing it yesterday, and my friend saw it and thought it was lovely, but then she's always very kind to me. Okay, the next item is by Kiko Black, and it's the Hydrate Primer. So this is 20 mils, and this size is on the brand's website for £16. And they say, finally, a moisturiser that'll help your makeup last longer. Our primer will make your skin feel soft, hydrated and ready for your base. The vegan and cruelty-free formula includes aloe juice and shea butter, which are great for replacing and maintaining your skin's moisture. No matter what your skin type is, this can help to combat the flaky texture of dry skin or help oily skin to produce the correct oils over time. It's so hydrating, it can even replace your daily moisturiser. So you basically apply it all over your face using your fingertips. And I've had this before, and I did use it all up because it is a really gorgeously hydrating primer. It's almost one that you do just want to use as a moisturiser. And I have got it on today. I've got no other primers on, apart from I have got a couple of, I've got my colour correcting Arborian colour correct red thing on. So but other than that, I haven't got any other primers, and it's done a really good job, I think, under makeup. So that's what it looks like, and that's how it blends in. It's really beautiful to blend in. So yeah, I'm happy with that again. I did enjoy using it last time, so that will go straight into my makeup bag. That's the one that I use on a daily basis. Okay, the next item is by, now, come to a couple that aren't really for me. The first one is Ardell Wispies 120 in black. It looks like these have an RRP of £5.99. And they say, with a wispy, natural looking finish, these lashes will turn heads wherever you go. And this does actually include the adhesive as well, somewhere in there. I think it's rattling around at the bottom there. To use it, you thoroughly clean your eyelashes and lids so they're makeup and oil free. Check the fit by laying the lash on top of your natural lash. If it extends beyond your lash line, trim the excess with small scissors. Apply the adhesive to the lash band. A toothpick can be used to spread it evenly. Wait about 30 seconds for it to set. Then place it as close to your natural lash line as possible. And you can use your fingertips to gently press along the band to secure in place. I say that like I know what I'm talking about. I think I've only ever used lashes like this once, and I didn't get on with them. I'm just not very good at things like that. So yeah, this will be going to someone else, but they are quite cute. Okay, the next one, again, one that's not really for me. Face Lace Chrome Underliners or Daz Liners. So the designs that you get will vary. I think these are valued at around £14.95. The brand says, ornate makeup designs ready to peel off and apply. Enhance your eyes instantly with exquisite works of makeup art that won't smudge or fade. The hypoallergenic adhesive keeps them secure and comfortable whenever you want to look spectacular. And I think you can reuse them if you're careful when taking them off. So I guess these are sort of eyeliners, or to make your that bit look really amazing and stand out. It's not really something for me. I've just had my 55th birthday. I just don't think it's quite right for me at my time of life. That makes me sound really old, but you know, I just think I'd feel a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, the next one, I would have actually thought I'd feel a bit uncomfortable with too, but you know what? I've used it. It's by Barry M. It's the Hive's Neon Liquid Eyeliner. This is in shade Charged Up, which is a neon green. And it's got an RRP of £4.99. Now it's currently on sale on the brand's website for £2.99 if you fancied just getting this. They describe this as perfect for the ultimate bold eye look. The high pigment liquid formula boasts a tapered brush for perfectly crisp wings, one of our brightest colours yet. Shake before use, then using the fine brush tip, create a delicate wing liner or work into thicker lines for a graphic eye look. Now, I don't do sort of wings at all because I've got too many creases there and it just doesn't look right. I wish I could do them. When I was young, I used to do beautiful little cat's eye looks and things like that, but never mind, those were the days. This is what it looks like. As you can see, it is a very bright neon-y green. Now, my intention when I was going to do my makeup this morning was to sort of put it towards the outer corner of the eye, but then I just had a burst of inspiration or something or another and decided, do you know what, it might look better on the inner corner, and then use, I haven't got many green eyeshadows. I've got one which is kind of brown, but in certain lights it's got a green shimmer. And I thought, well, I know what I'll do is I'll put a brown eyeliner on here, bring the green one up to join it, and then put the one that's got this green shimmer just over the brown, which I have done. But I did a quick sort of practice video beforehand just to see what it looked like, and you can't actually tell in this light, so it probably looks a bit weird, but in natural light this bit here has got a sort of a green tinge to it. So when you turn towards the natural light, it picks up the green, and the neon bit which I put, you can almost certainly see that, I should think, in the corner sort of merges onto that. So it looked all right, actually. I mean, I'm not really wearing the right colour dress, which I sort of chose because to match my nails more than my eyes. But if I was wearing green, I think that would look really rather nice. Whether I would wear it out is another question. Okay, the next item is by Studio 10 and it's Plumping Blush Glow Plexion. It's £26 on the brand's website, and they say 8 hours of sleep in a bottle. This is the ultimate wake up and glow complexion boost for healthy glowing skin in an instant. The perfect blend of warm orange undertones, brightening pink hues and light reflecting pearl brightens lackluster and dull skin with a healthy boost of colour and radiance. Formulated for mature skin, it's enriched with plumping adipofiller and infused with natural polymers to help absorb excess oils. The buildable liquid formula blends and buffs seamlessly for an ultra natural true skin finish. Finding my words very difficult today. It's probably saying that pap that's put me right off. So there are two ways to use this. You can use it for a light reflecting complexion boost, apply to the cheeks and blend out along the cheekbones, forehead and down the bridge of the nose. Or you can apply a wash apparently to your eyelids as a brightening eyeshadow, which I should have done that actually. I didn't think of doing that. What I did do was use it on my cheeks. Sorry, the chair is creaking again. I'm going to have to get something done about that. This is what it looks like anyway. So it looks, again, it's a different looking light in this sort of artificial light than it does look in the natural light, I think. And the way I used it was as I use all these sort of liquidy things for your face, is I popped it on the back of my hand first, tapped it out to see what it looked like really. And then I used a bit of a bronzery colour underneath, and then I've put this sort of like, I did the thing where you go like that, and then I just popped it on there and blended it out just with my finger actually. And it did, you can see it does blend out quite nicely and gives that kind of like bit of a sunburn look to it, which is nice at this time of year. So I really like that, and I'm thinking that's going to have to go in my makeup bag as well. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of rejigging of my makeup bag, I think. Okay, the next item is, now this one I was really looking forward to trying. It is Lip Coat & Co, the original lipstick top coat. So this is available from around £4 or £5 from various online suppliers. Boots have got it in stock for £4, so I've borrowed the wording off them. Hope you don't mind, Boots. They say a beauty icon. This transparent formula ensures your lipstick lasts. Lip coat confidently combats transferring, smudging and feathering, and has built a loyal and reputable community from beauty mavericks to MUAs, press and celebrities alike. Simply apply your favourite shade, blot with a tissue and brush lip coat over and slightly beyond lipstick. Keep your mouth open while lip coat sets now. I used this years and years ago, and I can remember using this and not liking it. I can remember, and I'm talking years and years ago. I always used to use a lipstick and then put like a clear gloss over the top of it, and that's what I've always done and still like to do. So this came, I'm sure it came out, or I do remember the first time I used it and I tried it, and I'm funny, I get claustrophobic with certain products on me, and especially on my lips. I just feel like I need to get them out. It feels that there's too much on there. I need to get it off. And this is one of those products that does that to me. So I did try it out just before filming, and I'm not going to do it again because it actually made my lips really sting. I don't know whether it's because I've got older lips now and they've got like, they're thinner, maybe the skin's just thinner or something, but it just felt really stingy and I didn't like it at all. So I'm going to have to sort of see if someone else wants that. But I can't imagine me liking it on there anyway, because as I did try and let it dry for a bit and I did feel that sort of, I don't know, moisture being sucked out or something like that. It wasn't very nice. But I'm sure with younger lips or better conditioned lips, my lips are probably not conditioned enough, then it will probably be fine. I know people used to love it back in the day when I didn't like it, other people did. So that's just the case with most products, isn't it? Okay, the next thing, so that was it really for the 11 products, I think, but then you did get your extra little treat, which is one of my favourite kinds of extra little treats. It's a perfume by Floral Street, and it's their Sweet Almond Blossom Eau de Parfum. It's another collaboration with the Van Gogh Museum. So if you did want 10 mils of this, I think this will probably be about 1 or 1.5 mils, something like that, then it would set you back £28. They aren't the cheapest. And they say mouth-watering natural pomelo and juicy passion fruit float over clouds of delicate orange apple blossom, creamy vanilla sandalwood. I'm doing it too quick. Creamy vanilla, sandalwood, and nutty tonka bean are beautifully balanced with explosions of otherworldly crisp green matcha tea. So I have been wearing this today and I rather like it. Now, I've still got it on there. It's really gentle, sweet sort of smell now. It's quite fruity, but it does smell, you can smell it, but it's subtle. It's very subtle. I don't know whether I'd pick it up without sniffing it quite that close, but having said that, I've still got the smell of this and the pineapple in my nose at the moment. So let's give it a little bit of a, I was about to take the lid off and there isn't one. Give it a bit of a spray. I did that. I don't normally do that. You're not meant to do that, are you? I do that when I'm putting it behind my ears. Do you do that? I don't know whether you're meant to. Give it another whiff. Let's give it a shaky like that. Now, the first smell of this is great for me. It's very fruity, almost citrusy, but there's something else in the background too. But yeah, fruit, definite fruit, maybe almost peppery, something peppery there. Almost spicy. There's nothing that says it is. A little bit like celery, celery or something like that. You know, that funny little peppery smell. But it is nice, and I've liked it all day. There hasn't been one moment of the day, you know, with some when you sort of go, oh, what's that? Oh gosh, it's that perfume. I haven't had that at all today, so that's always a bonus for me. Maybe if it was a little bit stronger later on in its journey would be good, but as I say, my nose has probably been a little bit dulled by all the other things that I've been trying today. So that's the end of the box. What do you think of that? That's actually one of my favourite trending edits that I think I've ever had. I loved this because there was so much choice and variation in here. It was brilliant. I like this more than I thought I would, a lot more. It's beautiful. I can still smell it, but it's just subtly, gorgeously, sweetly fruity. This was beautiful while being used and immediately afterwards. So, and it was a nice one to use. So happy with that as well. This was better than I expected, and in combination with the other things, it's left my hair look I can't deny my hair is looking shiny. Even before putting it under a ring light, it was looking shiny, so that's nice. Then we had the tooth whitening pen, which I love these things just to give them a bit of a clean up, really. Then we had the Kiko Black primer, which I've had that before. It's lovely. It is very moisturising, very, very hydrating. We had the nail varnish, which is a bit of a, it's not my favourite, but I think in combination, like, I think that does go quite nicely, doesn't it? So it will work with certain looks. Then we had the lashes and the chrome bits, which they're just not quite for me, I'm afraid. I'm not that daring enough, but I was daring enough to use a neon green eyeliner, which was okay. Then we had the lip coat, which not my favourite product ever. We had this, I actually really like that. I think that's done a good job, and you can pick it up on the videos. Often I can't pick up these sorts of products on the videos as much as I can in normal natural light, but I think you can with this one, so I'm happy with that. And then we had the perfume, of course, which is really rather lovely. I like that. So I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. The Latest in Beauty have got another box out. They're like flying out from Latest in Beauty. It's about £48 now. For me to get it, because I have to pay delivery, that takes it to about £52. Now I really want it. It's called Get the Gloss Edit, and I really fancy it, but I don't know what to do. So I'm just going to wait and see whether I do get it or not, whether I become tempted enough to get it, but I'm not sure. I was going to put that up as a notification that it was out on Instagram, which I will do later today, I think. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Things are going well for me at the moment. Summer is starting to perk up. I can't believe it. Those injections, I think, are doing something good. She just seems more her normal self. She's waggy tail. When the building started, when they used to come in the morning, she'd just stay upstairs. She wasn't interested. She would never even say hello to them. Not interested at all. Wouldn't even investigate what was going on in her own sort of house. But now she does, and she likes to go and say hello with a waggy tail. And, you know, she's still a little bit stumbly, but do you know what? Not anywhere near as stumbly as she was. So these injections, they're not the cheapest in the world, but they're going to be worth it if it's going to give her that new lease of life. So she's the one I wanted to give the biggest update on. My diet's going rubbish, so I don't want to talk about that. The building's going well, and all the birthdays are over with. So, you know, everything's good. Everything's good. Just about. It's raining, pouring with rain outside, so that's not good. Anyway, I've gone on far too long. You take lots of care of yourself, sending loads of positive energy to you, and hopefully